Hey guys, April here, and I am just really excited to do my very first video. These are going to be weekly website wins. So I'm just going to be popping in once a week for a quick video to kind of walk you through some little easy tactics that you can take onto your website or to your marketing plan and really learn how to make a big impact and make some great changes to your website that will start turning visitors into customers. So this week, I'm going to talk about 2 types of buttons that you need on your website to turn visitors into customers. So I am going to move my face and we are going to start over here. So there are 2 types of buttons. First, there are direct buttons, or as we will call them, calls to action. So anytime you hear someone say call to action, all they're saying is statement phrasing or a button that invites someone to action, that tells them what to do next. And these are just super important. And I see so many people leave these off of their websites or do them kind of not best practices, and it makes them a little ineffective. So I'm going to show you my 2 favorite types. There are direct and there's indirect, or you could call the indirect one transitional. So let's start with direct. Direct is guiding them to what you want them to do on your website. So get a quote, sign up, get started, something like that. And I've got a few really good examples. So this one is my client Workflows for Tax Pros, just launched this in April of 2022. And they have a really great one, Automate My Biz. It's so cute. It works with their brand. Sometimes I won't recommend doing something so kind of clever sounding, but this one really works with their branding. So, and you immediately know, like, the next step is to get your business automated. It's right here. It's very clear. And they have this all throughout their site. The next one is Jessica here, her own tax practice. I did this a couple years ago, this website, and she has a great one, Start Here. So you get to her website, you can kind of peruse around, you can learn more, but essentially, you know, the next step is to start here. And you click on that, and it brings you to her services, and you can figure out which bucket you fall in for hers, and it really leads you through a funnel. So that's a great thing about calls to action. They can be your funnel. They can just guide people. So it's a little bit like a treasure map, and you follow the steps. And if you lay those out clearly for your customers or for your visitors, you can get to where they can get where you want them to go. So one quick little tangent. You want these to be very clear, and you want them to not be passive. Passive language, like learn more, is not the best use for your main call to action. Now, it works here for Jessica's site because you are learning more about this thing, this package. But in general, on a home page, you don't want it to say learn more. You want it to be direct. You want them to know, okay, we are taking the next step to automate my biz. We are taking the next step to work with Jessica. You know, we want these to be really direct and not use passive language. The next one is an indirect or a transitional call to action. So this is usually used for a secondary service, or my favorite way to use it is for a lead magnet. So on Jessica and Jamie's site, their transitional call to action is right below. So main thing we want them to do, automate their biz. But for those people who come to your website and not quite ready to buy, to work with you, you want to include that transitional call to action. Don't let them come to your site and just bounce and leave and never come back. You want them to take that next step. So this is their free Facebook group that people can join. So it's their transitional call to action. Another great example is Loan Allies, my client Tina. And she has her direct call to action of apply now, but her transitional call to action is a free consultation. So again, we don't want them to leave without making some sort of connection with you. Also, my client Allie, she has her boot camp running right now. But if you're not ready to join the boot camp, you can get that free consultation and see which service, which program would be best for you. And then on my website, my main call to action, my direct one, is request a quote. And my transitional one is my fit and pricing guide. I actually have a third one to get 5 simple website changes to turn visitors into customers. If you're interested in that, I will have that link on the blog post. Everything will be linked on my website, and you can get to that with in the description below this video. So check that out. All these websites, you can check them out. But I hope you guys have found this quick little video helpful about the 2 types of buttons you need on your website to turn visitors into customers. Thanks, guys.